from Susan's Art and Junk Journaling. So this is too big of an alligator mouth. It's about 6 inches and the spine is only 2 inches. So I am going to take my X-Acto knife and I'm going to cut along here on both sides, and I'm going to make a new spine. Let's see how this works. I've got a crease line here, so that should help me. Haha! Success. Alrighty. Oh, I got some hot glue here. Ready? So let's flip that over and rinse, lather, and repeat. Let's see, this is not easy. I'm going to try scissors. Okay, got that far. I think every little bit that I can do with scissors is gonna make it safer for me, because I don't want that X-Acto knife slipping and cutting myself. There we go. All right, so I've got the front and the back removed, so all that's left is this spine. So what I believe I'm going to do is I'm going to cut myself a 6-inch spine and then just glue this onto it. I'll just leave the signatures sewn here. So I'm going to give that a try and see how it works. I found a clock box, and it looks like it's as tall, because I can trim it down, as the cover. So I'm going to mark this out. I might even double it. We'll see. So I've got the spine cut, and I've folded it over, and I'm not making it the full 6 inches, because this 3 3/4 is plenty. And I've also made the executive decision that I'm going to go ahead and remove this spine. So what I need to do is go through and cut out the strings from the signature. So I went ahead and put some bulldog clips here, and I will just cut out this signature. There we go. And I will cut out the other signature as well, and I've got this one bulldog clipped as well. So there we go. So I should be able to just, yeah, pull that apart. There we go. Alrighty. So now I will go through and figure out how I'm going to cover this spine and kind of make it look seamless to the old covers. So I will work on that and show you what I come up with. I've got the spine completely covered, and I found, you know, I decided I want to do some material as the hinge point right here. So I found in my stash these curtain tie backs. So I cut one of them, and I'm going to glue it onto here, and then I'll glue it onto there, and then I'll do the same with this piece and the back, and I will show you the result. I've decided I'm going to go ahead and make my holes for the signatures on the spine before I glue everything together. And what I did was I measured how wide I made this spine, and I'm going to say it in centimeters because it's just about, it's 10 centimeters. But what I did was I'm going to use the 9 centimeter mark and divide this spine by 3. So at 3 centimeters and 6 centimeters, I drew a line on both sides. And then what I'm going to do is, let's see, do I want that at the top? Yes. So now my signature, since I've already sewn it in, I've got a hole here, here, and here. So I'm going to put those holes, or mark where those holes are on the signature, and go ahead and make my holes. With my hole punch before I sew everything, or not sew, but before I put my material on. So let's see, right there, and right there for the back signature. Now I'll transfer the same dimensions for the front signature. So I'll try to center that up on the spine. You know what? The easiest thing for me to do is to just use, here we go. Nope, the hole's there. It's hard to see. So we'll go ahead and put a circle there. And then circle there, and then circle there. Then I will get my hole punch tool. It's spring-loaded, and the package says it works on, let's see, metal, wood, plastic for drilling, screwing, and riveting. So it should be able to go through cardboard, right? So let me set this here, and I'll go ahead and do my hole punching. And all I have to do is just take and push this down really hard, and the spring activates it. And this is a lot easier putting the holes in the spine before I glue the covers on. Yes, so I just gotta push that through. I don't need to activate the spring again. I'm just gonna make the holes a little bit bigger on this side. Now I just need to decide if I want to sew in the signatures. No, I'm not going to sew in the signatures. And I got to think about this. There we go. There we go. I decided to sew the spine on. So instead of using the white and gold, whatever it was, I'm using black waxed here. So now that's going to be a better size. So now I'm going to glue it onto the covers. This was the old spine. And ta-da! The new one's quite a bit bigger. So I will show you what I did. First, it's no longer an alligator mouth. Looks like I need to put something over this. This looks terrible from the top, but I'll do that at another time. So let me untie it. And there we go. Got that in there. I took the lace out that was here. I need to put something else there, but that's okay. I was just working on the spine right now. And that's the back one. So that turned out really, really good. Thank you for watching.